Michaela Vernava at the NFL Experience, and I am now joined by four-time Super Bowl champion Adam Vinatieri. Adam, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Well, it is February 3rd. That is a significant day. Are you celebrating at all?
I'm not, because I shouldn't say that. I'm having a great time here. Brings back some very good memories, but when you're watching instead of being playing in it or being a part of it, it's kind of a bittersweet feeling right now.
Well, for anyone who hasn't put it together yet, February 3rd, 2002, 14 years ago, was your Super Bowl winning kick to beat the St. Louis Rams for a Patriots win in the Super Bowl. What does it feel like to make a game-altering play like that and win a Super Bowl for your team?
Yeah, it was all. It's one of those things that whole season was incredible, up and down, and to get into that game being such big underdogs, I just have so much respect for my teammates that fought so hard to get us into that situation, and to be able to put the icing on the cake at the end of the game like that was very, very special. I think the memories and what brings that group of men together, we're always going to be brothers, and I still talk to some of those guys quite often, actually, and the memories are always going to be there no matter what. It was a lot of fun.
On the flip side, a guy like Blair Walsh who misses a big kick like that, as a kicker, how do you recover from that experience?
Well, I tell you, I felt really bad when I saw it happen. I missed a few kicks that have ultimately cost us games, and it's a very somber feeling. You feel like you're all isolated by yourself and nobody can really say anything to you. I think for him the hardest part will be the fact that he's got to wait until next season to get that monkey off of his back, and that's a tough feeling. But he's a great kicker. I watched him kick numerous great field goals in that same game, so I know he's got what it takes. He'll bounce back, but it's hard when you let your team down or you miss a kick that could potentially help your team win and advance. It's a tough feeling.
Well, now, of course, you know how passionate New England sports fans are. And now Stephen Gostkowski, who is such a consistently good kicker, he misses that extra point in the AFC title game against the Broncos. What do you make of the anger, the vitriol that New England fans really are feeling over that one missed kick?
Well, I tell you what, he's one of my favorite kickers out there. I think he's awesome. I mean, I've watched him over the past 10 years. I mean, even more intently than I have other kickers, because he's where I used to be. So I pay attention to how well he does, and he's one of the best ones out there. He's so consistent. He's helped that team win so many games that it's a little unfair to have a missed extra point in the beginning of a game be held on him like that. I think he's really, really good, and I've got all the respect in the world for him.
Now, you played with both Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. Who were you rooting for in that game?
Very selfishly, the New England Patriots, because I still have great memories there. I still feel like that's kind of a home for me. You know, the relationship that I developed with the owner, Robert Kraft, Coach Belichick, and the other staff. I still know a lot of people there. Not so many players anymore. I think Tom's the only one that's still there. But after 10 years and all the things that we've done, I feel like that's a place that will always hold true in my heart. So no-brainer on that one. I knew exactly who I wanted to win. But if I'm not going to be in it, I want them to do well.
You've had such a prolific career. Is it hard to believe that your post-Patriots career is now just about as long as your Patriots career?
I know. I look at it and say, well, I've had two careers. I mean, to be able to say I've been in the league for 20 years is kind of crazy. But 10 years in New England, best 10 years of my life, and then all of a sudden I go over to Indy and continue that. The playing and performing and winning Super Bowls there and stuff. So I guess for me, it's just I pinch myself to realize 20 years being in this great sport, and it's been unbelievable.
And Adam, you're here at the NFL Experience doing the extra point kick contest to benefit the Tillman Foundation. What does that foundation mean to you?
Well, it holds very dear to my heart. I've got the utmost respect for who Pat Tillman was, a guy that was in the beginning of his career. He decides after 9/11 to put his career on hold, join the military, and go and fight for our country to protect our way of life and our families and stuff. unfortunately, as everybody knows, he lost his life over there, but his legacy continues on through his foundation. Their foundation gives scholarships to veterans, and they just do a lot of stuff for active and reserved and veteran military people. So this was a no-brainer for me. When I was asked, I was so excited to be able to come out and help get some money for the foundation. So it's a great thing.
Adam Vinatieri, can't thank you enough for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you.